What's going on, everyone? It's Aaliyah Orozco with Title Sports Network, and I'm joined now with the one and only Edgar Berlanga. Thank you so much for taking the time. 22-0, still undefeated. What's next for you?
I'm the mandatory right now for Canelo Alvrarez, for the WBA. Obviously, why I'm here. I'm supporting them. I'm supporting the young fighters, but I'm also here, because obviously if he wins, then we make that fight happen in September.
And how do you see that fight going between you and Canelo?
It's gonna be a fight, man. Cause listen, I'm from Puerto Rico. We got a heart of a lion, man. And if I gotta go on my shit, I go on my shit. But obviously, I'm in this for legacy. I wanna beat him. And I wanna be the first Puerto Rican fighter to ever have all the titles in the division. No male fighter has ever done that. You can mention the greats, Tito Trinidad, Miguel Cotto, Wilfredo Benitez. None of those guys. They won championships, but they never became undisputed. So, for me to be undisputed and coming from my country is gonna be something crazy. And I'm gonna be a legend.
Most definitely. And how do you plan on getting there?
Just stepping stones. Obviously, he got to win this weekend, and then, we go on from there. But, it's going to be something crazy. It's going to be something amazing. He knows that. I know that it's going to be a big fight for 2024.
What sets you apart from all the other fighters in your division? Because I could definitely see it in you.
Yeah, listen, I'm like with me, right? A lot of guys, they go in the ring with Canelo, and, I feel like just the atmosphere gets to them, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh shit, I'm in the ring with Canelo. With me, man, is I come from nothing, man. Like I come from nothing, and I got my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ with me. You know what I'm saying? So with that, it's like I'm a star, and I just know that right now I'm fighting for a lot of things, not only for for myself but for my family, and I just got a lot of things to show. A lot of people I know out there that was talking shit about me, and I got a lot of haters, man. So some like this, a fight like this and beating him will shut everybody up.
I love that you said your upbringing, and that's really kind of what led you to boxing. Talk to me a little bit more about that. What moment in your life did you know that, what, I'm going to pursue this professionally and I'm going to take it all the way?
Yeah, when I was like 15, I didn't really know, and I like a lot of fighters, some fighters they'll have growing up, they'll have like pros behind them. With me, I didn't really have that. I didn't have that role model, for me to see the light and see like, damn, I can make it this far, until I was like 15. And I started seeing like going to the professional fights and seeing Miguel Cotto, and, I seen Trinidad when I was younger too, but like it hit me when I was 15. I was like, damn, we could really make this happen. We could make a lot of money, possibly we could change our lives, and, my dad came home from jail. He came home when I was like 14, when I was 15, I was like, yo, Pops, let's take it all the way. Let's make this happen. And we're done from there.
What does it mean for your family then, for you to be at this moment that you might be fighting Canelo next? This is huge for you. You've taken it so far in the sport. Just what does it mean?
It's a blessing, and like before I said, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, for this opportunity, for giving me this opportunity, for opening the doors, I'm not a perfect person, but I do always keep God first in everything I do. And, he led me here. I really, truly believe that. Everything happened for a reason. In my whole life, in my career, just, being away from my old coach. And then 5 years later, I'm getting back with him, with the guy that actually made me. And then now we back on his knockout streak. So it's like, it's amazing. Like I said, I left it in his hands. I prayed every night. And I just told God, take the wheel, man. Like, I'm going to do my job. Now it's time to do your job. And he did that. And like I said, I'm here now. So I'm just excited and I'm happy.
Well, we're excited for you. Break down a day in your life. What is training like?
It's hard. Usually we train like 2, sometimes 3 times a day. But, it's depending, like, my hours is different. I don't really like the, and Floyd said this, and I'm on that type of wave. I've been on that wave for a while already. Like, I don't have to, like, have, like, a strict regimen where we got to wake up at 5 in the morning, and then we got to be at the gym at 2. Nah, like, it's dependent on my body, how I feel, If we got to wake up at 5 in the morning, I wake up and I go running, and, I come back, we eat. I got my nutrition standing right next to me. If I'm not feeling it, either I'll take a day off, or I'll be like, yo, let's push the gym to 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock. Like, usually I train at night, like super late. Like, sometimes we be in the gym to 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, it's crazy, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. So, you know, that's the hours I like to train, you know, because I feel like when I'm working, I know they're not working, you know, and I know that also, too, with the main events, you know, sometimes, you know, especially fight like in New York or whatnot, you know, we always fight like around 12 o'clock at night, you know, so your body got to get used to that.
Most definitely. And on the flip side of that, what do you like to do for fun? What do you do outside of boxing?
I just like to be with my family, for real, for real. Like, I like to go out. I love restaurants. I love going out to eat. I love trying new food. That's something that I love doing. Like, after my fights, my girl, she gets mad. She's like, oh, you never want to, you know, you never want me to cook home. And I'm like, oh, babe, but I've been eating, like, healthy for, like, 6 months, you know. Like, let's go out to eat. Let's go to restaurants, you know. So that's something I like to. I like to try different stuff.
What's your guilty pleasure then? What's your meal? Like, after the fight, where do you like to go?
After the fight, man, I got a couple restaurants that I like in New York. I like Chinese food. Like, that's something I love. Like that Japanese food, Chinese food. I love that. Sushi, all that. Yeah.
Oh, that's my favorite too. Well, what are your thoughts on the main card, Canelo versus Munguia? Can you give us a breakdown? How do you see this fight going?
I think Canelo's gonna win, right? I feel like if you know Canelo lands on Munguia, I think it's gonna be a short night. But Munguia's a tough dude. You know, he made it this far as well. You know, he's a tough guy. And he throws a lot of punches and he got good legs. So if Canelo can withstand that, then it's gonna be a long night for Canelo, for sure.
And of course, you heard about the news yesterday that Ryan Garcia failed his drug test. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think it's true or it could be true?
I don't think it's true yet until they come out with the facts, you know. But what I do feel like, I do feel like sometimes they probably just be attacking him a lot, you know, because, you know, all those rants that he be going on. I fuck with Ryan heavy, you know. I think he's a good person. I feel like, you know, people are upset that he did trick the whole Vegas. He tricked everybody. He tricked me. I thought he was gonna get knocked out. I was like, oh, this dude's going out. He's drinking on the scale. He's doing all that. But I didn't understand what he was doing. You know, he did something different. You know, and I seen one of his interviews. He put like that he was doing it because he's gonna make a movie out of this. So there's a lot that's going on with him. I just hope it's not true. You know what I'm saying? These are both my boys. You know, Ryan and Devin. You know, they made millions. They're young. So I hope nothing like that, you know, can haunt them for sure.
I feel like a lot of people are stating their opinions, but they don't really know. As a fighter, can you break it down for us what PED testing is like?
Yeah, so when I got tested my last fight for like almost like 6 weeks with VADA, and they come every week, like, and they'll pop up on you, like, you'll be sleep. Like, when they first came, it was like 5 in the morning, I was sleeping, and I thought somebody was trying to like rob my house or something. Yeah, and their dude was knocking on the door for mad long, and you know, we armed and stuff, you know, like in Florida, so like, I had to grab my shower. I got nerves, 5 o'clock in the morning, like, who's knocking on my door? You know, everybody's home. My girl's home. My son is home. You know, everybody's home. So I'm like, damn. But when I looked out the window and I seen the truck and I was like, oh, shit, it's VADA. So I let them in. But, yeah, every week they're there, you know, taking blood and piss. And, you know, the day of the fight, they're taking piss. And then after the fight, literally after the fight, as soon as I was done, I went into my locker room. He was just sitting there waiting for me. And he was just watching everything I was doing, and I was like, yo, like, I was all right. So we walked back to the room, and then he took my blood, and then he took piss. So yeah, they on it, you know, they be on it for sure.
Do you normally get? Okay, let me change my question then. Okay, what are your thoughts on the Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight being sanctioned as a professional fight?
That's dope, man. I think, you know, Jake Paul is a lunatic, too. I think he changed boxing for sure. You know, I respect Jake Paul. You know, he came in here, he's fighting these type of fighters, and he never boxed a day in his life, you know. And he just came into the sport not so long ago and just started just making history, you know. So, for me, I think it's good for the sport, man. You know, Jake Paul's a beast. You know, he's crazy fighting Mike Tyson. I hope he don't hurt him. But, you know, Mike is crazy, too. Mike is 60 years old, you know, taking a fight like that. Especially they doing it for real now, too, so it's crazy. I'm like, his health, you know. And he be smoking mad weed, too, so hopefully he's in shape.
Wow, well, thank you so much, Edgar. We appreciate your time. And any last words for the fight fans watching?
I love you guys. Thank you, all my fight fans around the world and all the haters. I love you guys, too. Thank you all. Keep supporting me, and I'm going to continue to fight for y'all.
Thank you for your time. I can't wait to see your next fight. Bye. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Until next time.